Hey, Moleni guys, it's your girl uBongekile, and we're back. We're at it again with all things music videos, all about music videos, where we talk about music videos, we analyze them, right? Okay, so we talk about the music videos that we love, um, performed and put together by the artists that we love. So we come together, this is a safe space, to talk positively about the music videos that we love. We're not here to trash them. If it has made it to my platform, it's because I love the artist and it's because I love the music video. Okay. So it's been a while and I've missed doing this, but I won't waste any time. I'll get straight into it. Okay. So this week we're doing the music video of none other than Niniola, right? It's the song Maradona. And I know it's quite a dated song. The song came out in 2017. Okay, so it's the music video of Maradona by Niniola. It came out specifically 7 years ago, on the 6th of April, right? And so far on this date, it has 10 million views, with 68K likes. That's a lot, if you ask me, okay? Um, so yeah, I'll get straight into it. For me, this song, the reason I loved this music video from way back, kwaseqaleni, was simply because, firstly, I'm not familiar with Nigerian lingo, right? I think I'm very open about that. Um, I know they have the Igbo language or the Igbo tribe, and I know that there's a whole lot of languages there. So essentially, I can hear the accent. I know when someone is from Nigeria, but I can't say I don't know what they're saying. I'm not familiar with Nigerian lingo, um, and so for me, there were keywords within the song, right? Because she's singing Nigerian language now. I guess that's just essentially how most Nigerians speak. I stand to be corrected where it's like you can't hear everything word for word, but there's like you make out what they could be talking about simply because of the English words that are there, and you're like, oh, okay, this is what they're saying, or this is what they trying to communicate, right? So all I heard was she football on here. Like I heard football. I heard, the name of the song is Maradona, and I just knew. Like I'm not a soccer girly. I'm not invested in soccer like that. I don't like soccer. Nothing could ever make me like soccer like that. I'm not a soccer person. I'm not invested in sports. Okay, well I have certain sports that I do like, but soccer is not one of them. But I do know that Maradona was once a big sports star, soccer to be precise. So obviously, if she's a lady and she's talking about she footballoni and the name of the song is Maradona, I was like, someone's being dribbled here. Someone's being cheated on, you know? So what I like about the song itself, before we even get into the music video, is that we pretty much knew what she was singing. We pretty much knew what she was talking about. Someone was playing with her heart, someone was dribbling her. Um, um, and so for me, it was like, oh, okay, cool, right? Um, I actually felt really stupid at some point googling the lyrics because it's just like the song's very clear. I mean, like I said, I may not know what she's saying, but we know exactly what it is that she's talking about. And I love that the music video spot on, like it's exactly what we hear, right? So we'll get into the music video, and this music video is not concept based. It is storytelling. Okay. It begins with her friends insinuating that they know him to be busy, the guy, right? So she's there in the beginning and she's like bragging about her man's, the sky, ABC, ABC. And then her friends are just like, girl, you don't know your man as you think you know him, right? Um, and but the problem I have Gengokune with these girls is that they know that he's busy, but they're not saying that, hey, he's busy with us. They make it seem as though he's busy with other girls. You know, we don't need friends like that. Like every time I watch that music video, the friends just rub me off the wrong way because it's one thing for your mans to be busy with you with other girls in J that you don't know. Apha kwisquad, kwisakho, kuqhubeka ntoni? Why is that happening? You know. But okay, cool, right? We continue, and in essence, the song and music video couldn't have been more clearer. Yes, I did mention that to say, you know what, um, I love the correlation or the correspondence between the two. It is very clear. What you see on the left happens on the right. It's the equation that balances itself out, and I'll forever appreciate it for that. Um, Coming back to the girls, in the beginning, I understand that they're the actors, right? Because, like I said, how it starts out, they're seated in the living room and the girls are catching up. And as she was bragging about her mans, the girls are like, right? And then later on in the music video, we see that the very same girls are her dancers. For me, that's a big, big problem because essentially when we talk of dancing or backup dancers, the term to back someone up is like backing vocalists or backing dancers. These people back you up. They're your cheerleaders. They are for you, you know, in terms of like the dance culture, these are your people, bro. Like that's your family. So it kind of brings confusion. Like how are the people who are betraying you the same people who are for you? You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, how are they busy with your man, but they are on some you go girl, you know, like they dancing with you. It's like it's a confidence booster. It's I feel like they can't be her backing dancers, right? Um, but but maybe all of that works hand in hand to push the story of betrayal, right? Because if you remember earlier, I had mentioned that we don't need such friends. We don't need friends that come across as great support systems. They love us, they cheer us on, only for them to be betraying us, right? So it could be part of the story to say the very same girls who are acting to be her best friends but doing her dirty with the man that is doing her dirty will be the very same girls we see cheer her on as she dances, right? Because the dancing is out of the story, if you get what I'm trying to say, right? Within the story, they're the actors, and then once they're out of the story, the dancers, and maybe it's all part to push the story to say sometimes it be like that. The people who be hurting our feelings are the people really really close to us. Um, so yeah, in terms of the story, if that's the story that they're trying to push, then it makes sense. But otherwise, I just didn't like it because, like, if you're doing me dirty, stay there with the people who are doing me dirty. But if you're gonna do me good, stay there with the people who are doing me good. Like, pick a side. You know, you can't play for all teams all at once. Um, I don't know why, but I'll forever appreciate her throwing the phone in the water. You know. And I've watched this video too many times, and it's giving she brings more to the table than he does. That's what it's giving. Um, I don't know why. Like, but you see that mansion. It feels like it's her mansion, not their mansion. It feels like, you know, she's the one who's got the proper job, the stable income, living the luxurious life, you know. She's giving, I know my worth, you know, and she's able to confront. I think that is why I think generally all parents with especially with girl children, they push education and they push get your own job. Yes. So, as I was saying, I think that's why most of the time when parents are raising girl children, they always vouch for like be independent, have your own money, get educated, because it's very easy for you to walk away from situations that don't serve you when you know you're not dependent on someone. I think if we could go back, you know, we learn very fast that the reason our great grandparents, well, mothers, stayed in toxic relationships and abusive relationships was simply because they were conditioned to be, you know, dependent on the man. So you find that the man is the one hunting and providing for the family, and the lady. And back then, it's like, I feel like now people are unlearning a whole lot of things. So it's like, yes, you can get married, but still stay in touch with your family. Whereas back then, you find that people would get married, but then once they married, they travel very far away from home. So it's like you're with this man in a foreign land and he's not treating you well, and you can't even escape because now, like, where you gonna go back to? You're not educated, you don't have your own money. So this song is very powerful, especially when I see the music video. It's like this lady would have loved to be with this guy, and we see a lady that could have done anything to show that she likes this guy, but because now he's showing the lady that, you know what, I don't value you. She values herself enough to walk away from that situation, and it's really, it's amazing. I think it's very inspiring. I think I'm heavy on the to be able to confront point. Because now, generally, moving away from just romantic relationships and the topic of being cheated on, I think confrontation is not an easy thing. A whole lot of people don't find it easy to confront someone, for various reasons. Sometimes you find that you've confronted the person, but still nothing is changing, or you just fear the repercussions or the ramifications of confronting the person. The aftermath of it all is just like, if I confront this person and it goes down this road, I may lose them forever. I think people are just are big on the idea of being afraid of losing someone forever, right? But then it goes back to, like, if you value yourself and you love yourself and you're happy with yourself, in as much as we would love to keep our loved ones around us for a very long time, we should not be afraid of losing people. That's the reality of it. We should not be afraid of being alone. I think also because people like to think that being alone means being lonely, whereas that's not the truth of it. You can be alone and not lonely, because you can find yourself in a room full of 100 people and feel lonely. You get what I'm trying to say? So I really, really, really love this song. This music video is, it should be every girl's mantra, to be able to stand her ground, to be able to call what is green green, to call a spade, to say this is not what I signed up for, and you are leaving. So yeah, I think that's the long and short of it. That's the long and short of it. But then also, that's on a romantic level analysis, right? Let's say now these people are not together romantically, and let's say she's a sugar mama for this guy, because also remember I mentioned, of which I'm not saying there's anything wrong, but then relationships whereby women are doing better than men on a financial and career level are not so common, or if they are so common, it's not to say that everyone's talking about it, right? So it's not yet normalized. So let's say she's the blesser. Does she have the right to be catching feelings? Does she have the right to be? Does he have the right? Should he be finding himself in a position where he's catching strays? Because if she's the blesser, because I'm thinking about it, right? Like, when people are in a relationship and people go separate ways, I stand to be corrected. Do you really have the time to be like, bring me back that thing, I bought it for you, bring me back I think when it's over, it's over. Like, cut your loss, take your L, and keep it moving, right? So for me, for her to have taken the phone and thrown it in the pool, that's a very cool move, but it's such a blesser thing to do. Because it's like, I got you the phone, I got you the phone, now you're using the very same phone that I got for you to cheat on me. So yeah, that could be another thing as well. But nah, let's bring it back to basics. That's me just now wondering with my mind, what if she was a blesser, and he was just, the blessee receiving the benefits. So yeah, I think that's the long and short of it. Let's rate it, guys. I think I've said all that I needed to say about this music video. Essentially, the song is a banger. It's still a banger even today. Like when you go and listen to, guys, I don't think there's anyone in the world that doesn't know the song. I know I'm reaching, but I don't think there's anyone who doesn't know the song. But if you don't know it, please go listen to it. Maradona by Niniola. If you don't know it, where have you been for the past 7 years? If you don't know the music video, please go and watch the music video. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you feel about the turn of events? Okay. The story within itself is very clear. It makes sense. So I enjoyed that. Okay. The wardrobe, it was good. I think I keep saying wardrobe is very important. Like if I worked behind the scenes of like a movie or a series or a telenovela, I'd actually enjoy working with the wardrobe because wardrobe tells you the person, man, before they can even open the mouth. Do you understand? Like, and in a setting of like a music video where we don't hear people talking and they're just acting things out, it's very important for us to see who's who. So the wardrobe plays an essential role because then we see who's who, you know. Um, so yeah, the wardrobe was not so bad. The setting was good. The makeup was good. Uh, yeah, the videography of it all, it was also good. The quality of the video though, I don't know if it's fair for me to be rating a music video that came out 7 years ago in terms of the video quality because Gongo, you can already tell that it's kind of like an old music video, you know, if you compare it to music videos that are coming out today, right now, as you speak, um, they're not going to be on the same. Like with this one, I want to be harsh, but I can't. And not just only for this analysis, but all music videos. It's like I want to be harsh, but truth of the matter is, I think I've mentioned this before. Technology is always improving. Our devices are always improving. So that means the way we take pictures and videos, the quality is gonna keep improving. So what may be top today in the next 7 to 8 years is like, ooh, terrible. You know, when you look back. So it's like I think it was good when it did come out. I think when it came out, it was on 100%. Now, not so much 100%. You can still see everything clearly. You can see what's happening, but obviously, you can tell it's not a 2024 music video. You know what I'm trying to say? So yes, guys. Yeah, I think that is it from me for today. Until we meet again next time, don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to watch and catch up on the previous offerings. The link is on the description box below. So, yes, do have fun. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell their friend to join in and watch these music video analysis. Okay, thank you very much for your time, for your ears, for your body, for what else? Yeah, thank you for listening. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Thank you very, very much. See you next time. Bye.